Sige, let's start with an easy question. Tell me about yourself.
Um, paano ba ito? Ano? Parang ano? Ano po, I'm a singer-songwriter and a film and TV actor po. I've been active since 2008
Oh,
sa music. Then, kung TV po, 2013 ako nag-start. And then, late 2012 po, I first got my first TV feature in late 2012 sa ABS-CBN po, sa Sige TV in the
oh, okay.
Tapos nag-start na ako with my acting career ng 2013. So, last year po, 2018 was my third attempt to launch a music career. Kasi, start po ako 2008 as a musician. Mahirap po kasi talaga na wala kang TV background na pursue ka ng music career. So, nag-shift po ako to acting. Then, luckily, maraming opportunities yung dumating. Then, in 2013, nagwalang tulugan with the Master Showman po kay Kuya Germs. So, very thankful din ako kay Kuya Germs dahil binigyan niya ako ng opportunity doon. Though very saturated kasi yung show. So, the producers told me na masyado ng maraming artists, so decided na i-let go na lang yung walang tulugan. And nag-continue po ulit ako with my acting career. So, in 2017, I landed my biggest break sa acting po. I was part of Across the Carson Moon, starring Mateo Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Nalo po siya ng maraming local and international
A very
hits.
expensive movie. Anyway.
Yes po. So very fortunate enough naman po na even though supporting role po ako doon, kasama ko sa lahat ng major press cons namin. Kasama po ako sa press tours, sa radio tours. Tapos minsan solo po ako na nag-promote on TV. So malaki po yung nabigay sa akin ng movie and yun po yung naging platform ko to reintroduce myself sa music. So during the promo tours, nag-release na po ako ng original songs para marinig na rin ng tao habang meron pang press attention ako nakuha. Tapos with 2018 po, that was my, siguro yun yung pwede ko sabihin na talagang venture ko with music. Yung single ko po na Keep on Holding On.
Okay.
It's about my showbiz career, yung struggles ko po sa showbiz. Being 2018, it was my 10th year in showbiz. Tapos, sa 10 years ko sa showbiz, ano ba talaga yung na-achieve ko? Tapos, with acting po kasi very low profile ako po. Ayoko na masyadong glitz and glamour with acting dahil gusto ko nagpo-portray lang ako ng characters. Pero with music, I understood na dapat front and center ka with music, hindi pwedeng supporting character ka lang with music. So, I decided na yung transition from being a film actor to a musician, talagang full-time ko na. So with Keep on Holding On, ako rin pala sumulat ng Keep on Holding On. All of the songs na nire-release ko po, ako po yung songwriter, ako po yung producer, ako yung nag-arrange. Then,
Even nung first and second attempt?
before ko puro covers lang.
Ah, okay.
So, yun po. And I decided na once na pinursu ko yung pagiging recording artist ko professionally, kailangan original music yung i-release ko because I don't want to bank on other people's work. Kailangan sa akin talaga yun. Kailangan yung message na kina-convey is authentic, galing talaga sa akin. And mahirap din po sa licensing kasi kailangan ko kumuha ng licensing from PhilSCAP kung gusto ko mag-perform ng cover. So, talagang in-ensure ko po na dapat original songs. And fortunately, with Keep on Holding On, nag-65,000 streams agad siya. So, nag-open po siya ng maraming opportunities sa akin. Nakapag-show po ako with home radio sa anniversary nila kung saan-saan po ako nadala ng kanta ko. And iba-ibang big venues like Sky Dome, Music Museum. Then, nag-open up siya ng maraming opportunities for me. Then, after Keep on Holding On, nag-release po ako ng isang collaboration with an international DJ from India, which was Days With You. Though, di po siya ganun ka-well-received because tropical house yung genre. Alam naman po natin na hindi pa ganun ka-welcome dito yung electronic dance music. Pero I'm trying to elevate the Filipino music na parang marami pa tayong pwedeng i-offer. Pwede tayong maging export artists, pwede tayong ilaban sa ibang bansa. And I'm very thankful na nabibigyan ako ng ganong klaseng opportunities. Kasi marami naman po with YouTube, maraming nagko-contact sa akin na gusto nila makipag-work sa akin. Pero to have an original music produced by a a foreign artist, malaking bagay po yan. And that was when nagkaroon po ako ng music video for it at produce ko rin po.
Wow.
Ako po yung production designer, ako yung, aside from being the producer, production designer, and ano rin po ako doon. Marami pa akong ginawa para gawin yung music video because I want with my projects po, very hands-on talaga. Kailangan reflective siya sa personality ko, reflective yung artistic vision ko nakita dapat. Kasi alam ko pong maraming kakompetensya, and in order for me to stand out is just to be myself. Kailangan, I don't have to try really hard na kailangan ganito ako. I just wanna be myself kasi gusto ko pong i-accept ako ng mga audience as me and not as someone na the next ganito. Kasi sinasabihan po ako before, early on in my career na the next someday dream. The someday dream po is an indie electro-pop artist before. Tapos sinasabi sa akin with my music ngayon is very similar kay James Reid.
Yeah.
Which is I'm very honored to be compared side by side with James, pero gusto ko rin po malaman nila na may different yung genre ko from James because James is more urban R&B and mas pop dance po yung sa akin. But I think this comparison comes from the similarities na we write our own music, we produce our own music, and yung mga subject na tinatakal namin is really realistic in talagang everyday life, talagang pinagdadaanan ng tao. So, with my single po yung Sober, which I released early on this year.
Independent release pa yan?
Independent po, yes.
Okay.
Independent up to the point na before ko po i-release yung Love. Kasi with Love po, under AWOL na po siya, a UK label. Ang mga artists po rin is si McCartney, Love, Kim Petras, Jeremy Renner from Avengers. So, dahil po yun sa Sober. Yung Sober kasi was my biggest hit per se, digital hit po. Kasi Sober has 320,000 streams.
Wow.
Nag-number 2 po siya on Spotify, OPM Rising. Then with the Philippines Viral 50, the top 50 songs in the country, nag-number 19 po siya.
Wow.
So, I'm very thankful then with the song. Kasi the song po is, I wrote it about my experience about depression and anxiety. So, it's an advocacy that I wanted to tackle po. Kasi hindi siya ganun ka-discuss. Hanggang ngayon, tabu pa rin ang mental health issues sa atin. Mahirap siyang i-discuss. So, through music, gusto ko po i-share yung naging experience ko. Though, Sober po yung title because it tackles alcoholic drinks. Though, hindi dahil alcoholic ako. But the main reason why I drank so much before is because of my anxiety and depression. I wanted to mask everything that I was feeling. I wanted to escape. So, yun po yung naging reason. But the sober is, though it's about my past. It's about my past. And it's a journey to where I got to. Parang it's the hardships I faced to get to where I am today. So, yun po yung naging, and I think nag-resonate siya sa maraming tao dahil very truthful yung the way I wrote the song kasi parang storytelling siya. And I think nag-stick siya sa maraming tao kasi that's the main problem na na-experience ng youth ngayon is even underage people, umiinom sila. Even though hindi sila dapat umiinom, sinaservan sila ng drinks sa bars. Kahit na meron tayong legal age na 18 before ka maservan ng alcohol. So I think that's the main reason kung bakit unexpected hit po kasi yung Sober sa akin. Nagulat na lang ako na nag-email yung Spotify sa akin na nandito kasi editorial playlist namin. Sunod-sunod po siya from 3 major editorial playlists to being in the top 20 ng Viral 50 chart. And though hindi ko po masyadong na-promote na maayos kasi ayun, 322,000 as of today po.
Wow.
Pero hindi ko siya na-promote na maayos.
Do you know how difficult it is to achieve that number? Like ako, I produce music. I know how difficult. Anyway, sorry.
Ayun.
Sorry, mommy. Okay.
Opo, sobrang yun po. And yung time na yun, very difficult time po yun because we just lost my uncle. During that time na my uncle died April 10, then I had to promote sa PTV na 2 days after. So, kailangan talaga the show must go on. Pero all the bookings I had, kailangan ko ituloy. Pero kung wala akong booking, hindi po ako gumagalaw talaga because kailangan ko ng time to grieve, kailangan ko ng time to feel because my uncle played a big role talaga sa career ko because my uncle Jace Roque was a veteran character actor. He was trained by Direct Lino Broca. So, ang laki po ng naging role niya sa showbiz career ko because ni isa sa amin walang pinayagan mag-artista. Ako lang po. And dahil ako lang yung pinayagan, very protective sa akin yung tito ko with my career. So, I think malaking po siya, malaking struggle sa akin. But I had to move past it. Kailangan kong slowly ibalik yung sarili ko. So, and yun po, like what I said na yung sober nag-open siya ng opportunity sa akin to be signed with AWOL. Though, AWOL po is under Cobalt Music Group, and Cobalt Music Group is the biggest music publishing company in the UK.
Wow.
Then second po siya sa US next to Sony ATV.
Wow.
So, for me to have a song released under a big company, very surreal kasi I never thought na dahil sobrang nahihirapan ako locally makakuha ng major record deal na magkakaroon ako ng distribution deal.
Why is that, you think?
I think the main feedback po kasi is ng mga record labels is gusto nila yung music ko. But hirap silang i-market dahil nga hindi pa ganun ka-accepted yung music. Pero ako naman po I strongly disagree dahil I think like with SB19 na dinidiscuss kanina, SB19 yung mga tao nagde-demand na sila ng ganung klaseng level of professionalism and artistry sa mga artists ngayon. And I think ready na, ripe na yung market natin to explore new sounds, hindi lang basta pop, ballads, rock songs, and hip-hop. I think open naman na yung audience dahil sila na mismo nagde-demand na sana mas maraming songs na ganito, sana mas more upbeat songs, hindi na lang puro hugot. So I think na kung mag-take lang ng chance yung mga record labels, and I think kung makita lang nila yung brand na binuild ko for myself, I think siguro naman maganda naman yung magiging outcome niya. And that's what I'm working towards na from makapag-transition po from being an indie artist to a major record label artist. Kasi to be honest, mahirap po talaga maging independent artist. Minsan po nasa sideline ako sa shows dahil hindi ako major record label artist. Like kung may lineup po, nakasama na ako sa lineup, mababump off ako from the list dahil may isang major label artist na dumating. So ganun po ka disheartening yung discrimination with regards to independent artists. Pero I think with the music I'm releasing, I think mayroon naman po sigurong there's a reputation that I can build on na if you listen to my songs, I can guarantee na these songs are straight from the heart, hindi plastic, hindi siya wala siyang facade na this is who I want myself to be, but rather this is who I am. So, mas gusto ko mag-focus yung tao sa artistry ko. Kung sino ako bilang isang artist, both in acting and in music. So,
This is who I am, broken just like you?
yes po, in ways I am broken. May kita naman po sa songs na yan. But I don't let that brokenness hinder me from achieving my goals. So, haba pala na introduce yourself ko, no? So, in summary, yun po ako. I'm a musician at heart. Kaya po ako nag-showbiz because I wanted to pursue music. Na-sideline lang talaga ako to acting. But, dati talaga hate ko yung acting. Pero I've learned to love it kasi dahil with acting, it's very different. I get to portray different characters po with acting. But with music talagang ako yun. There's no... Ako na yun eh. Wala nang ano yan eh. Wala nang pretensions. I think mas gusto kong makilala ko ng mga tao as not some character from a television film or television series or movie, but as a person na very dedicated sa craft niya, is very hands-on, passionate, kasi even though I'm on my 11th year, lumalaban pa rin po. Though marami nang nag-give up from my friends na I think minsan depressing din talaga na kahit gaano ka-dedicated sa craft mo, talagang hindi masyadong mapapansin dahil I think mas interested yung tao sa pagiging viral mo. Kailangan kailangan sa pagiging attention grabber.
Are we shallow that way?
I don't think it's shallow dahil as humans we tend to gravitate towards things that are flashy. And so I think dapat mas mag-focus lang tayo sa mga bagay na mas may meaning, mas may kabuluhan, meaning, mas may substance. Pwede naman tayo maging shallow at times, but I think mas dapat mag-focus tayo on things that really matter. So yun po. And that's what I want to express with my music.
Are you an artist or a singer or a performer?
All in all po, artist, performer, because with my performances din, talagang sa technical parts, hands-on rin ako. Gusto ko pag well-mixed yung mic ko, pag hindi siya well-mixed, talagang lalapit ako sa audio tech to adjust the settings, kasi malaking part din yung piniplay ng acoustics and ng equipment sa performance. Then visuals, ako rin po gumagawa ng visuals ko when I'm performing. Yung mga pag may present na LED screen sa likod, meron po akong lyric videos na nagpe-play, which ako rin nagsushoot and edit. So, and as an artist, I think yun din po, reflective naman siguro yung music ko kung sino ko as an artist. So, singer, I'm not claiming that I'm the best singer kasi very limited lang yung vocal range ko. I have a 2.5 octave range. But ang edge is I know how to express my feelings. Alam ko po kung...
There's a lesson there for having just 2.5 octaves.
And hindi man ako kayang makipagsabayan sa mga biritero and biritera, but ang edge ko is yun nga, pinaka-edge ko is I can express my feelings through music, and alam ko kung anong songs yun fit sa vocal range ko. So, hindi lang basta cover ka lang ng cover ng songs dahil sikat siya or dahil mataas yung kanta, but dapat pinapersonalize mo rin yung music. Even though when you're covering songs, kasi hindi sa'yo yun eh. You always have to find your similarities between this artist and sa sarili mo. Dapat nakarelate ka sa lyrics, not just because you wanna cover this song dahil trending to ngayon. So, yun din po. So, yun, with cover songs, naghahanap po ako ng mga songs na may impact sa akin, nag-resonate, because as a songwriter, yun yung hinahanap ko. Songs that I can lean to, songs that I can relate to. Tapos,
you've tried so many times. Why do you still have faith that being an intelligent artist will pay off in the end?
Yun din po, kasi nasa age na po tayo, nasa time na tayo na yung audience naghahanap na sila ng mas meaningful artists.
You have faith in the audience.
Opo. Kasi kung nag-release ako ng music earlier in my career, I think it wouldn't be as successful as it is right now.
Curious lang ako, how can you have faith in an audience that likes too much hugot song?
Kasi
with us.
In some ways, may hugot rin po yun sa akin. Hugot siya sa personal life ko. And lahat naman tayo may pinagdadaanan sa buhay natin, whether it may be mental health problems or love problems or career struggles. Lahat po tayo may ganun. Any walk of life, merong ganung klaseng dilemma sa buhay nila. So I think makarelate talaga sila doon.
Have you always been a serious guy?
Opo, ever since, seryoso na talaga. Though, over the years, natutunan ko pong maging relaxed and chatty kasi hindi po talaga ako madaldal. Ako yung type ng person na isang tanong, isang sagot. But, through the years naman po, in media training, natutunan ko naman po mag-elaborate ng feelings ko properly and more essay type kaysa one sentence lang po.
Did you get your talent from a family member?
Opo. Majority of my mother's side po are musically inclined.
Mm-hmm. Kay mami pala galing eh.
Yung mom ko po was a pianist before.
Ah,
Then, yun din po, yung uncle ko po was an actor. Then, may lolo po ako who can play the piano by ear. So, I think dun ko rin po nakuha yung music production skills ko. When creating music kasi, hindi po ako marunong instruments, but I know how to create beats. So,
you don't read notes. You don't read notes.
Hindi
But
po.
you know, I see.
yes.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
Ayun po, yung uncle ko po na si Boy Roque.
yeah.
Okay. Tito Gina po. Tito Gina Padilla.
Ah, okay.
Ayun po. Si Tito Gina po is my uncle's relative ko siya in a way na in-law siya ng tito ko. Kasi
Okay.
pinsan niya yung asawa ni Tito Gino. And then, Tito Gino and I recently just connected. Kasi yun yung nangyayari with wakes. Sa burol, nagkakakilala yung mga malalayang magkakamag-anak. And then, that's where I met Tito Gino. And,
What old were you then? How old were you then?
ito, this year po.
Ito lang?
This
Ito lang.
April.
Okay.
Po. And thankful rin po kay Tito Gino dahil supportive rin siya sa career ko. And siya nagpo-push na continue doing pop dahil masyado ng marami. R&B and rock. And maganda na nare-resurface yung pop music. Kasi pop music, it's very tangible sa lahat ng tao. Hindi siya discriminating. So, ayun po.
Are you always this sure of yourself?
Opo, bata pa lang po ako, talagang ang goal ko na is to be an artist. To be a recording artist. And dahil na-expose na rin po ako sa showbiz at a very young age because of my uncle. Parang mas naging goal ko po na when I grow up, gusto ko maging katulad niya. Not
Okay.
because of the fanfare na tuwing alis kami may sisigaw na idol pa picture. But rather dahil sa fulfillment na na-express mo yung sarili mo artistically. Because, ano po ako, in the middle, I'm academically inclined and into the arts, pero may balance po. Like, yung decision ko po na after high school na hindi ako mag-college, diretso showbiz na rin, pero hinarang po ng parents ko dahil kailangan
What a term to use. Hinarang.
Opo,
Oh.
kailangan ng degree. Kasi ang sabi,
Kailangan ng degree.
Hindi ka pwede mag-artista na wala kang college, educational attainment from college. Wala kang college degree. So, pinagsabay ko po habang nag-aaral po ako ng college, back and forth, training with Star Magic Workshops. So, from school, diretso ABS ako. So,
Mami, hindi kayo nanalo ng lubusan. Pinagsabay niya eh.
Pero natigay naman sa
Yun na nga, oo.
ayun.
Oh, see?
Ayun po. Every stage naman po, from elementary, high school to college, nabibigyan naman ako ng honors. Hindi lang consistent, pero at least every stage po ng education ko may honors ako. Then yun na din po yung naging Dean's Lister naman ako 2 times. Nung college, I think siguro pa nag-graduate, pwede ko na i-pursue yung gusto ko talaga. Because music production po talaga ang gusto ko. Nung college.
Sorry, I think I missed kung ano yung course mo.
Hotel, Restaurant, and Institution Management po. Sa
Aha.
St. Benilde, sa Lasal. Pero ang sabi naman po ng parents ko, pa nag-music production ka, hindi namin babayaran yung tuition mo. So,
At sa Ateneo yon.
sa Lasal po.
Kasi, meron music production sa Ateneo. Meron ba sa Lasal?
During that time po, CSB pala
Meron.
nag-offer.
Okay.
So, yun po. So, kaya po ako napunta sa hotel side. Tapos,
May resto ba kayo?
wala po. Pero nag-OJT po ako before sa Richmond Hotel.
Okay.
Ako po yung OJT.
Alabang? Ba?
Sa Ortigas po.
Ortigas, oh.
During that time po, OJT head ako. And doon ko mas na-realize na ayoko ng food industry. Kasi doon po kasi 12 hours ang shift ko. Kasi tinapos ko na mabilis yung OJT ko. 12-hour na shift, pagod na pagod ako everyday. But
Okay.
panic-taping ako, even though 24 hours yung shooting, hindi ko na-feel yung pagod. So, I think din mo po talaga malalaman na even though whole day ka na nag-work, kung hindi ka naman pagod at the end of the day, yun talaga yung gusto mong gawin.
It's not work.
Yun kasi talaga, very dreadful po sa akin yung 12 hours na nagluluto ako. Dahil, and dun, nung nag-OJT pa lang po, lagi nila ako nalagay sa show kitchen, sa buffet ng Richmond dahil sinasabi nila na dapat yung mga well-presented na mga kailangan na po good looking yan nasa harap. So parang ako, ayoko talaga kasi very shy type po ako ng mga panahon na yun. Mas confident na po ako ngayon. Pero parang kung sa kitchen, yun lang yung magiging purpose ko. Ilagay nyo ko sa show kitchen para lang may ma-plaster kayo sa buffet nyo.
Go ahead.
Mag-showbiz na lang talaga ako kasi at least showbiz nag-enjoy po ako. Hindi sa akin, never kong na-feel na I don't belong in showbiz. At home po ako dito and I think dahil it's because of the creative people na I got to work with all throughout these years.
Gaano ka-importante sa'yo mag-tagumpay?
Important po siya in the sense na mahirap po kasi mag-continue na music career kung walang success. Mahirap mag-maintain na music career kung walang bumibili ng music mo. So sa music po, very important sa akin ang success. Pero with acting, okay lang po kahit walang recognition. Dahil for the sake of art lang talaga, kaya ako ginagawa ang acting. But with music, kailangan ko pong sabihin na kailangan kumita sa music dahil mahirapan ako mag-put out ng music in the succeeding years kung walang bumibili ng kanta.
Pero ang haba na ng pasensya mo, like third attempt, isang dekada na. Siguro naman, sa puso ng puso mo, ay iniisip mong magsasucceed ako eh.
Opo. Tapos yun na po, yung hindi ko na-expect with sober. Kasi ginagawa ko po, hindi ko ako masyado...
So yun na. Okay.
Hindi ako masyado nag-expect para hindi ako ma-disappoint.
Okay.
Hindi ko po tinataasan yung expectations ko. So, kung hanggang saan lang po kayang dalhin,
Ganun lang.
doon na siya.
Well, hindi lang kasi mahirap yun eh.
Opo.
Oo. So gusto mo na lang tuloy-tuloy yung success mo.
Opo, yes.
Ngayon,
Po.
hindi ka nangangarap na sana ma-include ako sa ASAP or I don't know, sana
Kasama naman po yun sa mga pinapangarap ko, yung mga pag-perform ko sa mga different music shows, makapag-guest sa Tonight with Boy Abunda, para mag-upos Tito Boy, ang magkaroon po ng headlining concert, makapag-open for foreign artists. Ganun po yung dinidream ko na mangyari sa career ko and to be an international artist kasi mas dun po talaga yung market ko, like what the labels are saying na pang international market. Kaya hindi nila gusto mag-take ng chance locally. Then, pero at least, pinapangarap na I think hindi naman po mahirap abutin. Siguro matagal lang abutin, pero hindi mahirap abutin. And siguro kung i-base ko po yung definition ng success, kung masaya po ako sa takbo ng career ko, that's success na po sa akin.
is this your full-time job?
Ginawa ko pong full-time job. Kasi ayoko po na half-hearted, na sasabihin ko na temporary lang naman ang buhay sa showbiz, so hindi ko gagawin full-time. I think the same with artists in Korea, na parang sa kanila po, ang pagiging K-pop star is equivalent to being a doctor, being engineer. Ganun po yung same level of respect sa pagiging artista. And I think yun din po yung gusto kong paano ko ba ito? Gusto kong ipakita sa mga tao that being an artist is a full-time job. Hindi pwedeng artist ka sa umaga or employee ka sa umaga, artist ka sa gabi. Kasi being an artist is hindi lang pagiging singer. Kasama dyan yung training, preparations mo sa kung paano mo i-hone yung talent mo. Kasama dyan yung working on your health, ang pag-gym, working on your skin. Marami pong factors ang pagiging artista. Hindi lang basta haharap ka lang sa camera and perform.
Do you think that worries your mom? Let's pretend she's not here.
Opo, everyday naman po niya ako ninanag na maghanap na ng corporate job. And fortunate enough naman po ako na meron po kaming means to support my dreams. So, I think thankful din ako in a sense na kahit ninanag ako ng parents ko everyday na maghanap ng totoong trabaho, this is a real job for me po kasi I don't see this as a temporary job na part-time job. I don't see this as a part-time job. This is a full-time job that requires full attention. That requires my full attention. So, and kasi ang tito ko nag-start siya when he was same as 18 po siya nag-start. And hanggang
Tito Gino or Boy?
Boy Roque.
Boy Roque.
Nag-start po siya when he was 18 and hanggang mamatay po siya ng 56. So, yun po yung longevity na ini-aim ko. I think I wanna do this until the last day of my life. So, ganun ko po siya ina-envision na sana hanggang matanda na ako, nag-create pa rin ako ng music. Kahit po hindi na on-cam, kahit off-cam na, kahit as a producer or what.
How old are you?
27.
Yung totoo.
27.
Talaga?
But my screen age is 21.
I mean, the way you speak, diba? Parang not parang, you know who you are as an artist. You know what you want. At hindi ka mahiyain because 30 minutes tayong nag-uusap na. So,
Ayun nga po. Kasi
you know what to
before
say.
kung kakausapin niyo ako, mga 5 minutes lang po tayo mag-uusap. Pero ngayon, na-develop ko na po yung confidence na makipag-converse sa mga tao.
Two more questions. Ano yung kwento na na-discover ka ng Cobalt ba?
Ano po yun? During the height na nakipag-meetings po ako with different record labels, nakita ko yung A1. Nakita ko article about A1. Then nag-send ako ng email sa kanila. Then after 2 days, nakakuha na po ako ng feedback and binigyan ako ng distribution fee. So ganun po siya kabilis. With the local record labels, months po hinihintay ko for a feedback and sa kanila 2 days na. So grinab ko na rin po yung opportunity kahit na alam ko may hirapan ako mag-promote locally dahil foreign record label.
I see. Last question ko. It's so easy na gawin kang angle na pin-up boy ng depression. Kasi kanina you mentioned something about it na there were times when you felt bad na,
Yes.
di ba? How do you feel about that?
Sa akin, okay lang po. The more we talk about it, mas okay sa akin. The more we desensitize people na this is an existing condition na na-experience ng bawat Pilipino sa Pilipinas. Na bawat taong mayaman, mahirap, artista hindi na-experience to emotions na to. And I think the fact na I was able to acknowledge my emotions is a step towards healing. Kasi yun po, number 1 is you have to accept na may pinagdadaanan ka. And when accept mo na may pinagdadaanan ka, you have to talk about it.
Pero yung sa'yo ay panaka-naka lang yung ganong pakiramdam? Or was it something na clinical depression ba ang tawag doon, Julian? Pag ganon, yung hindi lang paminsan-minsan yung nakakaramdam ka ng depression, kundi talagang may depression ka. Yan ba ang term doon? Yun ba yun?
It's ongoing pero hindi po clinical because I can manage my symptoms. The only time it becomes clinical is if you're being harmful to yourself and to the people around you.
Okay.
So thankful naman ako na hindi pa ako dumadating sa point na
Na ganon.
po. But every day po, marami kasing triggers ang depression. Every day I experience the emotions. But ang advice po kasi sa akin ng isang friend ko is you always have to find small things that makes you happy. So, yun po ginagawa ko para mag-cope is to find things that inspire me every day. To find things that pushes me na dapat hindi lang ako in a state na ayaw mong gumising sa umaga, na ayaw mong bumangon.
Yung bang kanta mong Keep Holding On?
Keep on holding on.
Keep on tungkol doon?
Keep on Holding On is about my journey po sa showbiz. Na
Malalim, di ba?
gaano katagal na you just have to keep on believing na one day ma-achieve mo yung goals mo.
Okay. Di ba pwedeng parang Mr. Right lang yung kanta? Joke. It's a joke. Thank you.